Hello and welcome to this video. And to one, I'm not sure what I'm going to film, and this is a really bad angle, maybe I should move back. But you're basically balanced on my bed because it's Father's Day on Sunday and I need to wrap some presents and write some cards, so you're gonna just join me on that. Also, excuse Pete's case. Tell me in the comments, are you a sort things out pretty much as soon as you get back? So we got back on Monday from Mallorca. Hope you enjoyed those videos, or video, I don't know what it's going to come out as yet. Like me, so over the last 3 days when I've had a moment at work, I've shifted my case and my bags about, done like 2-3 loads of washing of our clothes and Eloise's clothes and stuff. Got it all sorted out. But yeah, I live with Pete, who is a leave it here until my wife gets really angry at me kind of person. I mean, his case has Weetabix in it and he hasn't even taken them downstairs to the kitchen. Just irritates me. But I refuse to sort it out for him. I'd taken his clothes out so that I could wash them. Like, that's a big thing. But yeah, tell me in the comments, are you a leave it or are you a sort it kind of person? Because I feel like there's probably one in every relationship. She is having a very good nap. She doesn't seem to have moved. So hopefully she's alright and it's not too hot in there and I'm not like boiling my baby in a bag because she wears a sleeping bag. But yeah, Father's Day. My family are actually coming up tomorrow, so it's Saturday tomorrow, because my brother, mum and me are going to see Calamity Jane, which is technically my brother's Christmas present from 2023. We were originally supposed to see Bonnie and Clyde last year. That got cancelled due to low ticket sales and he said he wanted to see this. So that's why it's so late. So we're going to see that tomorrow. But it so happens that it's Father's Day on Sunday, so obviously my dad is going to be with me. And I also have, obviously, Pete's present from Eloise to sort out, so we need to do some wrapping. I took a risk and bought my dad a book. It's possible and probable that he's already read this, but hopefully not. But he does keep talking about how they're watching The Lincoln Lawyer on TV, so we'll see whether I've made a big mistake here or not. But took a punt, saw a book, thought my dad would like that, and hopefully it's fine, but if it's not, then we'll work something out. So we're going to do that. It's been a bit of a strange week because as I said, we got back from holiday on Monday. Pete, I wasn't going to go because I was very tired, because we didn't sleep very well on holiday because he had a cold and was coughing and all of that, so I was very tired after our holiday on Monday, so I wasn't going to go to book club in the evening, but he semi-forced me by saying that he'd give me a lift basically to the venue. So I did go. It wasn't the best session I've had of the book club. The book was really good. We read The Family Experiment by John Miles. In fact, that's in my last book wrap up, so I'll add that. I'll link that above, but I was sort of a bit glazed and I was sat on a table with, I don't know, we didn't gel quite as well, it wasn't a particularly flowing conversation, and I always seem to sit with the same woman and she seems nice enough, but she's pretty, I don't know how to word it, I guess negative. This is the first book that she semi-enjoyed. I don't know, I mean some of her, she comes out with some good observations, but don't know. I can't work her out at the moment. So yeah. So I did that on Monday. Tuesday was then my first day back at work after just over a week, because I had the Thursday off to do my driving theory test, and again there's a log for that, so I'll link that up above for you, which meant that there was a lot to catch up on and could go through, and I had, how many did I have? 3 or 4 reviews to do as well, so meetings that I have to take. Is basically progress reviews. They're quite a lot of work. So I had 3, maybe 4 of those to do, plus 150 plus emails and stuff. And I'm a person that I just got on and sort of did it all. There was a bit that got left over till Wednesday, but then by Thursday I was a bit like, I was twiddling my thumbs a little bit, because I'm finding it really hard to be a bit more proactive, because I don't really know what's my role at the moment and what's not my role. Plus we're going through a restructure and we're trying to hear what's happening with that, so there's a whole political element to it as well. Do I not open this? So yeah, that was that week, and I've been trying to get obviously all my holiday stuff sorted too, and then obviously my family are coming tomorrow. I've got to do some sorting of that. And this is Pete's Father's Day present. It is the suction foam hold-up thingy. He tried to buy himself one from TikTok shop, but something happened and that it like never arrived, and he's been going through a whole heap of battle with like who's going to give him his money back. He's basically lost his money on it. So Eloise decided that she wanted to get one of those for him for Father's Day. And it was in our Father's Day budget, because try not to spend more than like a £5 on Father's Day and Mother's Day. It's a token rather than a big gift that you would get at Christmas or your birthday. So that's where we're at with those. I'm not very good at wrapping though, so she can do it herself. I know that day is a long way away, but that will be a good day. And I'm sure she'll be much better than Mummy is. Pete's the decent wrapper in our family. Okay, that's just a bit too much. We are going to have to actually just cut this paper in half. Yeah, that's sort of what life has been. Took Eloise to the park this morning. She's moved. She loves the swings. We had it to ourselves for a little bit of time, but then 2 other children joined us, and they were obviously older and more confident about running around and stuff, and she likes watching them basically. And she would have loved to have joined in. Hello, welcome to Saturday. Pete's still got this cold, so I've been doing a lot of the pottering this morning. So I've done nearly 2,000 steps of just moving things into their positions and all of that kind of stuff, although he did look at his suitcase this morning, so progress has been made. My camera cut me off yesterday because it ran out of battery. What I was going to add to that is that obviously we went away, so Jeff's been on his holidays. So my parents were here when we went to the Kaiser Chiefs gig to help look after Eloise for that day. And then we went on holiday, so they took Jeff with him. And as you know, they happen to be coming back this weekend, so like the weekend after we got home to see the show. So they're going to bring Jeff back. So Jeff's coming home today, which is exciting. It's been weird being at home and not having Jeff, isn't it? It's been weird being at home and not having Jeff. And I've barely moved like all week. If I'd done what I've been doing this morning all week, then I would have been okay. But mind your fingers. But I haven't. So I've barely moved this week, other than like travelling home on Monday and going to book club. And then yesterday, Eloise and I went to the park and to get some milk. So I moved quite a bit then. But while I've been at work and not having Jeff has meant that I'm barely reaching 5,000 steps, so having him really does impact my movement, which I knew, but I didn't realise quite how much. But yes, so he's coming home today, which is very exciting. Obviously it's exciting to see my parents and my brother as well. I've not seen him since Easter, but seeing my little boy is more important at the moment. So yeah, that's what I've been partnering doing, is sorting out beds, getting towels, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think I need to change this t-shirt. I've just realised I've got chocolate from last night down it. Hey, there we go. So yeah, that's the excitement for today. Jeff's coming, going to the theatre, family, happy smiley baby. So yeah, let's do the day, see what else we can film for you. So Jeff's home. Hairy beast that he is.
Seeing his haircut on Monday.
Yeah, needs him. Family have arrived. Eloise is asleep. So me and Pete are going to his office so that we can have a shower. Basically, we have no hot water. We haven't had hot water for most of the week. So
comes and goes, but we've not had it last day or two.
It's gone.
It's gone now, yeah.
It's been gone for about 2 days. 3 days.
2.
Wednesday, I told you.
It was still hot then, though.
Yeah, ish. So 3 days it's been cold, and I really need to wash my hair. There's a psoriasis sufferer. It's not doing well.
Had a nice cold shower this morning.
Yeah, so it's that's what we've been having, is a bit of a, bracing start to the mornings. But I refuse to wash my hair when it's freezing cold water. We do have a man coming on Monday to look at it, so hopefully we might have some sort of warm water at that point, but I'm not holding out hope. I think we probably need a new boiler. But yes, that's what we're doing. So there are people in the house to pay attention to Eloise so that we can go and shower.
To be fair, at least it's pretty hot at the moment compared to when our boiler normally breaks in the past like 10 years, when it's always like -5 degrees or something in the breaks. Yeah, that's...
Yes,
I can't handle a cold shower when it's that cold.
Because that's fine. It means that the cold shower's not quite so horrible, but it does also mean that you get hot and feel like you want a shower, and we don't really have a shower. But yeah, so that's where we're going. At least we're fortunate in that we have other places to go that we can shower. Neither of us being a member of a gym could have been tricky. But, so yeah, that's where we're off to.
Technically, I've got a £5 voucher. You could go for a shower in the gym. So we've got the office, we've got the gym, we've got the apartments, got a few places. All courtesy of Endpoint.
Yeah, thank you, Endpoint.
Yeah.
That's our fun jaunt. The towels and the shampoo and all of that. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Not having a shower here. No hot water here either.
That's weird. Departments.
Next stop on the endless search of a warm shower. Who knew that was going to be a difficult thing these days? Success. Shower. And I forgot to bring a hairbrush, which was really stupid of me. But Pete's now gonna have a shower. But yeah, that feels much better. Yesterday was Sunday, Father's Day, as you know. I had all intention of at least filming a clip yesterday with my brother, finding out what he thought of Calamity Jane, seeing as it was his Christmas present from about 2-3 years ago. And I was going to do that while we were making a roast dinner, or he was and I was assisting occasionally. But when I took my camera into the kitchen to do it, we had a bit of a mishap with the potatoes and ended up doing that, and then I didn't film. So, Calamity Jane, as you know, we went to see it, although I haven't shown anything in the video because normally I might show like the curtain or something, but it was plain, so it would have been a bit pointless. But the show itself, I enjoyed a lot. It's up there as one of my favourites that I've seen this year. Everyone on stage looked like they were having a lot of fun. There was actually like proper dancing and stuff, and I think it's one of the first like muso actor shows I've seen where the actors are playing the instruments for the music. So they basically have to play the music, act, dance, sing. They have to do a lot, which I wasn't sure how I'd feel about it because I thought I might find it a bit distracting, but I enjoyed it a lot actually. I liked that sort of dynamic of it. The story itself, I'm assuming, is a lot like the film. It's been a long time since I've seen the film, so I didn't recall a lot, but it seemed to fit that. But the romance part of it, the love story part of it, is like non-existent. It's a bit weird really. So we go through the like 2-hour show or whatever, and then right at the end they kiss and get married, and you're like, where was the build up here? But that didn't like take away from the enjoyment or anything like that. I just thought, oh, that was quick. Sure, that's the thing that's happening. So Carrie Hope Fletcher, who is someone that I've followed for a number of years, she was Calamity Jane. The last thing I saw her in was Cinderella. Again, there's a vlog, so I'll link that up for you. I enjoyed her as Calamity Jane. Obviously she was doing an American accent, or a Southern American accent, which to begin with was a bit distracting because obviously I know her voice, but I soon got into it and got over it. Vinnie Coyle was playing Bill Hickok, and again he was in Cinderella but not as the lead, and seeing those two together was a good dynamic. They're friends off stage, so I guess that helped in that aspect. Although snogging your mate when you've attended each other's weddings, you've done all of this, you know their spouses, it must be a bit strange. I know it's their job and it's what they have to do, but that must be a bit strange when you first have to do it. That first initial one must be odd. Obviously now they've been doing this tour for like 5 months and whatever. It's probably a bit old hat now, but that first time you have to do it, that must be just a bit strange. So but yeah, no, it was in fun. Adam says it's one of the best ones he's seen recently. It was well put together and everyone looked like they were enjoying it. If I've got that wrong, he can, correct me in the comments below. But yeah, enjoyable. And then yesterday, as I say, Dad went to church, Pete took Eloise swimming, so me and Adam made the roast dinner. He may have mashed the potatoes accidentally, but they turned out alright. They were pretty tasty in the end. From what they looked like when they went into the pan, they came out better than expected, but everything else was nice. And then in the evening, it was same old, same old. Let's take this hound for a walk. He's gone for a haircut today, so he's much less hairy, aren't you, Jeffy Jeff? You're much less hairy, less hair now, which is good because it's going to be quite hot this week. Hence I'm in a vest top. What else happened? Took Eloise to toddlers today. She didn't cry, so that was good. We've only been twice really since she's been walking. This is the second time. The first time she was so overwhelmed she just cried for the first 20 minutes of it and wouldn't get off me. Whereas today she asked to go down pretty much straight away, but then she did stand for quite a while just holding on to a pushchair with a doll in it. I feel like we've created a slightly stereotypical child in that the thing she was most drawn to was the buggies with the doll, but that might be because she just likes bombing it around on a walker and she could do that with those. I don't know. But while we were there, the boiler man came, and from what I understand, our boiler's fine. It just needed a service and a clean, and that should now have resolved it, and we should have hot water, and we don't need to get a new one because it's running fine. So here's hoping. But yeah, I'm now gonna finish editing this video that I'm doing, and then hopefully I can grab a chair and sit outside of my book, but I need to see where we are with Eloise's napping thing by that point. But I want to get this video done because it's much easier to... It's pretty much edited. It's actually the first Mallorca video. It's pretty much edited. I just need to add some music, and I've just filmed like an end clip, hence why you've probably seen this already. But I need to do that now. So I've done it, got my chair out, sat in the sun, got my book. Jeff's down here in the shade. He'll probably wander to the sun at some point. But we're going to sit and read this. Should I be doing something else useful, like cleaning my hob or something like that? Yeah, probably. Am I going to? No. I sit in the sun, try and read as much of this, hopefully finish it, but I don't know if I've got that much longer left on her nap. I have brought the monitor out with me, although I think I might have to stick it under the chair. Because if it's by the shed, it doesn't get signal. If it's here, it does. So maybe I should stick it under the chair so that it's in the shade, but that I can hear it. I turned it up. I have a feeling she's already moving, which is a bit annoying. But then she has been up there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. So anyway, I'm gonna turn this off so I can actually at least get a little bit read before she potentially wakes up. That was short-lived. I managed a chapter. She's awake, as you can hear. I'm gonna go and have to get her up. I was enjoying that. Could have done that for a lot longer. So I don't know what's going on at the moment, but I don't seem to be ending videos. So yeah, that's sort of an idea of life. Obviously it was a lot of me chatting at you, so I hope you didn't mind that. But if you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!